Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Ian, I'm 20 years old and this is my first video in a series that I plan to make. Recently I've been doing some research into investing in hopes to potentially make some money instead of just leaving my money in a savings account where it's basically doing nothing. I have virtually no experience in investing, but I want to become a dividend investor, and I feel like Robinhood is the best platform that suits my experience. Now the purpose of these videos are to document my progress as I continue to invest, and I thought that it might be more relatable to some people as I'm not making tons of money like a lot of the people that I see on YouTube. And it also goes to show that you don't need years of knowledge to start investing. Now I'm in no way a professional, nor am I trying to give advice. I'm merely showing my progress and giving the reasons behind the stocks that I buy. So I downloaded Robinhood a week or so ago, and as you can tell, I have already invested some money. These are currently the stocks that I am invested in. Washington Prime Group here is the free stock that I got from Robinhood. So not anything too special here. I did go and look at dividend.com, which is something that I've been doing to research most of my stocks as opposed to using the actual Robinhood app. And I was actually surprised because this stock here, each share is, I think it was $1 annually per dividend or per share, and the dividend yield percentage was at 24 point something percent, which is crazy. They had like a payout ratio of negative 650%. So I kind of did some more research into that and kind of found out that they own mall companies in malls or something like that. And apparently a lot of them are going out of business, so they're kind of hurting. But anyways, when I was doing some research and watching other people's videos, I noticed that AT&T seemed to pay out a pretty decent dividend and not have that high of cost per share. Their annualized payout is $204. So I bought 2 shares, and I think this was my first stocks that I actually purchased. So yeah, back when I was watching these videos, I noticed that they had a pretty high dividend yield percentage. It was like 5.43%. So yeah, that definitely piqued my interest, and since it was such a higher dividend payout at a lower share cost, I definitely wanted to invest in those. Next, I kind of impulsively bought some General Electric shares. I saw it crossing by on just the Robinhood app, and so I didn't do any research before I purchased it. I was actually in class at the time, so I bought this, and the annualized payout is only 4 cents. So it's not great. The dividend yield is 0.37%. So probably not my best purchase for a dividend stock. And then moving on here to Coca-Cola, they have a annualized payout of 160, and their cost is a little bit higher than AT&T at $53.99. But I wanted to make sure that I had some diversification and that I didn't put all of my money into AT&T. Again, I'm new at this, so I don't have all the knowledge that I will be obtaining as time goes on, and hopefully I will get better at this, but this is definitely a journey for me. So moving on, I also bought 5 shares of Ford. Now Ford's annualized payout is 60 cents. and their dividend yield is 6.7%, so that's a pretty good payout. Now going back, I was looking at their dividend history and saw that they have been faithfully paying out their dividends quarterly for the past like 5 years. So I think that one will be a decent dividend yield there. Again, I'm in school currently, so I'm not making as much money as I would like to be, but I finish this May, so hopefully I will be able to start investing significantly more. Alright, so what I like to do next, once I have bought a share or shares of a company, I will go on to an Excel worksheet and enter in the company, the symbol, the amount of shares, the price that I bought it at, the current price, the total, which is basically the buy price times the share price, and the same thing for here, market price times the number of shares. Then I'll have the gain or loss, the growth. The growth calculation is the market price divided by the buy price subtracted 1. Then I will put in the annual dividend, the yield percentage, the yield on cost, and the annual income, and as well as the total. I got this template from a YouTuber named Andre Jick. He has fantastic videos. The production is just amazing. He also posts videos on Robinhood, which is kind of what inspired me to do this. You should definitely check him out. But yeah, so that's kind of what I do once I buy shares. So this has just been an introductory video that gives an overview on what I plan on doing throughout the future. I plan on making my future videos more in depth and actually going into the thought process behind the investments I make. So if that piques your interest at all, you might consider subscribing to follow along with my progress on this journey. So that's all I have for today, and I'll see you in my next video.